This is day 9 of documenting my journey as a founder building an 8-figure business. And this is actually yesterday because we came so late that I failed at uploading my vlog. Clearly, traveling is a problem when you're trying to upload your daily vlogs. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But again, because I'm actually just doing this mainly for myself. It doesn't fucking matter. I can just record them and then upload those videos even if they are late. But I think it is better when I do it in the moment on the date because I have everything way more fresh. Either way, this is from yesterday, which was Sunday, which was the last day that we spent in Sydney and shooting a massive crypto conference for two of our podcast partners. And day 2 was freaking awesome of that. We woke up, had breakfast again at a 5-star hotel, and we head to the conference. We just started capturing things. I went on to building relationships with the existing sponsors of one of my podcast clients, but also with a new sponsor that I got us as well. That's, by the way, the biggest sponsorship deal that I've closed for my clients. Is total is 110K, I believe, deal size plus bon- bonuses. And it's the problem with having fucking someone listening doing this. Cow, stay away when I'm doing my vlog. Well, stop paying attention to my vlog. It's my vlog. God damn it, I was supposed to do this with no one around me. Anyways, so what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, biggest sponsorship deal I've ever closed for one of our podcast partners, and that doesn't even include as well what we get as a bonus and revenue share for every single person that we send. It's a crypto back loans business, so it's pretty awesome. And one of the co-founders, the one that I've been building the relationship with, happens to be Venezuelan too, which was super crazy. We bonded really well, so I'm excited to get that partnership going. And fun fact too, there's another sponsorship that we were in negotiations for like 3 months ago, and this guy didn't move straight away. In fact, he said like, I need to speak to my team, da da da. They send another person to speak to me. They tried to negotiate us down a bit or seeing if there was any other kind of deals that we can do. And I told them no, because we already had plenty of sponsors. We didn't needed them. And essentially we never heard back from them. We actually have. Some of their team have been reaching out to us, but I was like, dude, you guys are clearly not communicating with one another because we already spoke to your CEO and he didn't get the deal going. So essentially, this dude came to me on the event while I was talking to one of our new sponsors, and he was like, hey, dude, good to meet you in person, all of that. And he's like, oh, I know we talk about the deal. We should get the conversation back on. And I'm like, dude, you need to move way faster. This is our new sponsor. I just essentially introduced him to our new sponsor. And yeah, they just talked for a second. And then he was like, yeah, I know. I was really excited from everything we talked about. And I was like, dude, well, whenever you guys are ready. And he's like, yeah, let's get it going. You got my yes. So we shook hands. And I was like, oh, fuck yes. We got another sponsor. It's a pretty good size deal. Great company. But then I went to speak to my client, and this might actually be a little bit of conflict of interest with one of our other sponsors. So we might actually have to get back to them and just say that we can't get the deal happening, which sucks because that was another deal that I got. But it's fine. We don't need them, so we'll see. We need to have another conversation, and yeah, very likely it seems like it might be conflict of interest, and that's something that you never want to take place, especially with premium top tier clients or premium sponsorships in this case. Never take deals that are a clear conflict of interest, especially if you already have something great happening with an existing client or relationship, which in this case, the sponsor that we have, it is a incredible relationship that we have built with them. They are super supportive of everything that we're doing, and we have a great relationship happening, and it's of mutual benefit to everyone involved. So we don't want to ruin it because we're just trying to make more money by getting another sponsor. So we're gonna be looking everything and just making a final decision. But so far, it seems like we might actually have to pull the plug on that particular relationship. Everyone was super happy as well with the clients of my client, his inner circle private membership that we help with. They were all super excited for the entire event, and they gave us a lot of props to Vibes, our team, for documenting everything and supporting them and all these things. So that was pretty cool. And overall, yeah, everything went exactly to plan with building the relationships, making sure that sponsorships were happy, making sure that our podcast partners were absolutely stoked with everything. So it was a win. And on the way back, I got a business flight to Alex, our head of content. And I was super excited for them. This motherfucker didn't actually was that excited because he happened to be very sick as well. So yeah, still surprised at him, and that was cool. That's pretty crazy as well when I think about that. That now I'm even in a position where I can only not only fly myself in business class, but I can send my team on business class. That's pretty fucking awesome, and I got to send a Cal as well on the way there on business, so that was pretty cool. Got him to enjoy the lounge as well. He had never been on a lounge, so he got some food and whatever. Lounges are pretty sick. And we got back late in the Gold Coast. It was about 9 p.m. and G picked us up at the airport, and pretty much we just went back home straight to bed. That was the day. Big win on realizing that we have a lot of leverage now with this particular podcast partner that I negotiate his sponsorship deals. When it comes to the brand, we can close deals that are much bigger. It's much easier now because we have a pretty decent sized brand, credibility in the market. We have all the sponsors. We have proof of results that we have achieved for those sponsors. So it's going to get even easier to get the next ones, but it just has to be much bigger deals, and it just has to make sense. So I'm very excited to see where can we take those sponsorship deals over the next 12 months, because this is the first year that we have closed those deals. And when I closed the first one, we had less than 1,000 subscribers, and now we have 6,700 subscribers, a private community that we have grown from zero to over 2,100 members in it that are the dream customer of ourselves, but also of the sponsorships of my client. So we're getting so much leverage, and we have now proof that we get incredible results for our sponsors too. So I'm really looking forward to see how big the sponsorship side of things can get, and we actually get a rev share out of that. So it is a win-win for everyone involved, for my client, for the sponsor, as well as ourselves. So yeah, that's everything of what happened yesterday.